From the dawn of humanity to the empires of tomorrow, this is Timeline Voyage. The era from 10,000 to 3000 BCE marked a monumental shift in human civilization. As the last ice age ended, the earth warmed dramatically, reshaping coastlines and creating fertile valleys. This climate change sparked the rise of agriculture, with regions like the Fertile Crescent becoming hotspots for farming and the domestication of plants and animals. In southeastern Anatolia, Göbekli Tepe emerged around 9600 BCE, featuring massive T-shaped stone pillars intricately carved with animal reliefs. This archaeological site, built by hunter-gatherers, challenges the long-held notion that agriculture was the foundation of complex societies. Instead, it suggests that shared beliefs and ritual gatherings may have driven early cooperation, leading communities to settle in one place. As the climate continued to warm, the shift from foraging to farming began in earnest across the Fertile Crescent, which stretches from modern-day Iraq through Syria and into Egypt. The domestication of staple crops such as wheat, barley, and lentils, along with animals like sheep, transformed daily life and food production. Permanent settlements like Jericho in the Jordan Valley sprang up, featuring defensive stone walls and granaries for surplus storage, marking a significant advancement in human society. By 7500 BCE, Çatalhöyük in Anatolia became a dense cluster of mud brick homes with no streets. Residents entered their homes through the rooftops. Inside, walls were adorned with vibrant murals depicting hunts, wild animals, and possibly one of the earliest city maps. Far to the east, the settlement of Mehrgarh in present-day Pakistan emerged as an early center of wheat farming, herding, and craft production, bridging cultures between the Near East and the Indian subcontinent. Around 6000 BCE, communities began to develop more advanced pottery techniques, allowing for better food storage and cooking methods. The introduction of copper tools marked the Chalcolithic, or Copper Age, bridging the gap between the Stone and Bronze Ages. These early metallurgical experiments laid the foundation for future technological advancements, enabling societies to manipulate their environments more effectively. During this period, religious and ceremonial architecture expanded significantly. In Europe, vast megalithic structures began to appear long before the construction of iconic sites like Stonehenge. Communities in Brittany, Malta, and the Iberian Peninsula erected stone temples and burial chambers, reflecting growing social organization and spiritual life. These structures served as focal points for communal gatherings and rituals, reinforcing social cohesion. By 5000 BCE, human societies were becoming increasingly interconnected. Early trade networks emerged, moving valuable goods such as obsidian, shells, and textiles across hundreds of kilometers. These networks not only facilitated the exchange of material goods, but also spread innovations like farming techniques, artistic styles, and symbolic systems, enriching the cultural tapestry of the time. In Mesopotamia, small farming villages gradually gave way to larger, more complex urban centers. The city of Eridu, considered by some traditions as the world's first city, emerged in southern Mesopotamia around 5400 BCE. Its temple platforms foreshadowed the grand ziggurats of later eras. Irrigation canals allowed farmers to harness the waters of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, significantly increasing crop yields and supporting larger populations. As populations grew, so did the need for organized governance, record-keeping, and social hierarchies. By 3500 BCE, Uruk had become the largest city in the world, home to tens of thousands of people. Here, the world's first known writing system, cuneiform, began as simple pictographs used to track grain and livestock. Over time, it evolved into a sophisticated script capable of recording myths, laws, and administrative orders, marking a significant leap in human communication and record-keeping. The invention of the wheel around this same period revolutionized transport and trade. Initially used for pottery making, the wheel was soon adapted for carts, enabling heavier loads to be moved efficiently across greater distances. Alongside wheeled transport came the domestication of the donkey, another key step in connecting distant communities and facilitating trade. Beyond Mesopotamia, other great river valleys were stirring with civilization. Along the Nile, seasonal flooding enriched the land, supporting small agricultural communities that would eventually coalesce into the Egyptian state. In the Indus Valley, settlements grew increasingly sophisticated, featuring standardized weights, planned streets, and complex drainage systems, hints of the great Indus cities yet to come. This era also saw the formalization of religious practice. Temples, altars, and ceremonial plazas appeared in settlements worldwide, from the Andean highlands to the Yellow River Valley. These sacred spaces often stood at the heart of the community, reinforcing shared identity and authority structures. By 3000 BCE, humanity had taken a profound step forward. The long era of scattered tribes and small villages was giving way to cities, kings, monumental architecture, organized religion, and recorded history. The innovations of the Neolithic and Chalcolithic periods, agriculture, metallurgy, writing, and urbanization, laid the groundwork for the Bronze Age civilizations that would soon dominate the ancient world. The journey from 10,000 to 3000 BCE was not merely one of survival, it was a transformation in how humans related to each other, to the land, and to the unseen forces they believed shaped their destinies. These millennia forged the cultural DNA that would be passed down through every empire, kingdom, and republic to come. This was Timeline Voyage, charting humanity's epic journey, one chapter at a time. Because to understand the future, we must first travel the past. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed our journey through time, please like the video and subscribe to the channel.